All right, we are in it. It is live. This is game 36 of the tournament. We've got Benjamin in seat 1 representing my team. That's team 4 in seat 1. Maki is representing Scorch's team. That's team 1 in seat 2. The Gestapo, that's Andrew. He's playing for Carl's team. That's team 3 in seat 3. He's Carl's vice captain, by the way. Benjamin's our vice captain. Maki is not a vice captain. Alvogen. Alvogen. That's interesting. I don't see Alvogen on this list. It must be an alt. Who? Whose alt is that? I don't know whose alt that is. And VC's talking about it, but they're not talking about who it is. Artsy's representing Maxi's team as his vice captain. That's team 6 in seat 5. Beyond is Medusa's vice captain. That's team 2 in seat 6. And Gabe is playing for Manu's team. That's team 7 in seat 7. I hope that Artsy and Beyond lose. Alvogen must be one of... It must be Dev. That's the only person I could think it could be. That would be Pingu's vice captain. Team 5, seat 4. I'm just going to ask the VC real quick. Yeah, Alvogen is Dev. I just found out. Okay, we're good. All right, Benjamin plays a blue. Good as any roll. Oh shit, Artsy's. Oh no, Artsy's their team, and he played a blue too. That's bad for us. Oh no, 2 6s red. Okay, that's good for us because Beyond is on team 2. However, Gabe is playing for Manu, and I need him to lose as well. Like, the best case scenario is for Benjamin to be either Lib or Fash, with all of 5, 6, 7 being the other team. That's not going to happen, so let's hope that he gets at least 1 or 2 of them. Specifically 5 and 6. That would be nice. We'll see. You can't do anything about this in the tournament. You can't change the seats or who's on your team. You just have to play to win and hope that things come out your way. I think at this point, though, our team needs to win out and get a little lucky in terms of seeding. 5-1 plays another blue. 7 normally yaws. What? I don't play with Gabe much. Don't play green. 6 people confirmed greenators. The thing about it is that I don't care about 3-4. Who wins in 3-4? I like how Andrew's not an admin here. He's just a purple. I wonder what his ELO is. People are asking for 2-6-7 in VC. That would be good for us because we would catch up to Team 2. We would catch up to Team 2. We'd be 1 point behind Team 2. Manu would lose, so they'd be 6 points back of us. And even though Maxi would win that, he'd only be 6 points ahead of us. So we'd be in a good spot to take at least 3rd place by that. If it's 2-6-7. I don't know if it's 2-6-7. Oh my god. 4-5 plays a blue. Top decking 4 times. Manu sucks. Manu sucks. I have to type it out so that they know I said it. Not very many people are saying Manu sucks. Just, I heard Tenna. They're just going to play 5-1. Surely this plays a red. We're gonna see some games. It could never be easy. 1-4 is playing next. I don't even agree with this invest. Yeah, that's obvious. 1-4-5 is the other call for Alliance here. So I guess 3 is out at Liberal according to the VC. 1-4-5 would also be good for us. Or 1-3-5, one or the other. I agree with Dev here. I don't really like the M Von 1. Like, you have to realize, like, what lines are 1 fascist in besides you with 1-5X? So you're already just, you're not helping the table at all by inving there. You're either fash together or lib together. What was the deck anyway? Let's check. How many blues? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 blue deck. Kind of sucks for 2-6, whoever's lived there. I really think that Ben would have comped earlier if he's fascist. Okay, Benjamin's going to take the offer if they're going to SC him. I don't know if I agree with this. But the problem is, who do you SE? 4? Dev is literally echoing me. So 4 is resigning to 1. Is 4 actually saying the opposite of what I'm saying? I really think 4 is a viable SC for 1, so I don't even know if I agree totally with Dev, but... Good quotes. I really agree with him. I like how he's put on the green chat, and it makes his chat, like, highlighted. It's smart. I don't think that should be allowable in the tournament. I think you should have to play on your main. It's not really fair. I think 1 is always liberal here. Benjamin was willing to take SC, and then he decides to 9. I'm pretty sure he can just pick 1-5 or 1-4. Like, he's just out at liberal for 9ing. I think someone should have yawed 7-3, though. Maybe 5 should have. Somebody else. Please just find a blue. Okay. 4 is fascist, actually. 1 outs after you were willing to... You were the one pushing for SCing him. Now 4's outed. That's not great at all. Who was willing to SC Ben? I didn't even see that comping all the time. It's very strange. I don't know why Artsy's 9ing. Artsy's the person with the most incentive to yaw 7-3. If you want to comp me on that, then you can, but I think that 5 is in the unique position of knowing 1 is liberal. So unless you're convinced 4 is liberal as well, there's no reason to 9-1. Like, you need to avoid 1-4 comping, which has just happened. You need to avoid 1 having to SE somebody. Like, who do you SE? It's literally like 3-7 are both equal, and so are 2-6. 3-6-7 all didn't touch technically a 5 blue deck. 5 didn't comp on it. Like, there's nothing. You could top deck twice to 1. Actually, I would top deck twice to 1 here. I wonder if either of... Okay, 3 gets SE'd. Hmm. Okay. I would really like it if 1-3-5 is lines. Otherwise, I don't think this is good. 1-5 or yawing, 1-3-5 or yawing. It just takes one person and 2-6-7 to tip the balance. I think 7 might be Hitler though. The same thing for 3. Same thing goes for 3. So hard. I think 3-7 has Hitler here. It's. I have no reads in all of 2-6-7, honestly. Neither does anybody in the VC. What the VC is saying is that 4 is outed fascist. That's it. And I agree. I think 4 is outed fascist. Which is not great for us, because if Benjamin's liberal, we're losing a lot. Hmm. 4's only line is 2-4x. Okay, 7. Four is sheeping 7. I don't know if it's fast or not. This game is hard. I think this is the most intensely I've ever focused on chat, and I just don't have any reads. Like, 7 can say all of this as any role, in my opinion. All of it. Because as a liberal in seat 7, I would kind of be a little bit pissed off that I'm not getting SE'd. And I'm also not even getting picked by 3. Like, they're literally just avoiding 7 Hitler by not picking you there. And that's it. And I am confirmed Hitler or liberal in seat 7, so it's really rough. But 1-3-5 are yawning. Like, 1 said he was yawning so long ago. Ah. Imagine if that actually happens the way I said it. I was like TD twice to Ben. Problem is there's only 1 blue left, maximum. Excuse me, there's 2 blues left in 6, right? Or no, it is only one blue left. We got to 4 blues before we got to Hitler Zone. So 1 blue and 6. After top decking twice, you still only have. I don't know what the odds are actually. You draw 3. The odds of it being on the bottom are exactly 25%. That's always possible. Somebody's calling 234 in VC text chat, and oh, it's Carl. And that's not great for us at all. Because that means the bottom 3 are all fascist, and the top 4 are all liberal. Again, for the second time in a row. I don't think it's correct. I don't think 234 is really a thing. Two, 4, 5 is being called. That turned down some people. Oh, is Maki... I just now realized Maki might be late comping. I didn't even see that. Oof. I'm glad I'm listening to the VC. I didn't even realize that until right now. Maki late comped. After 5 immed 1. Okay, that changes things a lot. Now 2-6 is conflict. Ooh, man, I think I like 7 a little bit more after learning that information. Where is Ben? Ben stopped chatting. Oh, I don't think Artsy says this stuff is fascist. Maybe he does. Surely it's not 5-7x. 3 being fascist does make a lot of sense, actually, in a lot of lines. If 7 makes a decision and he chooses to yaw, then he just becomes liberal. Gabe is calling... Yeah, that's the problem with saying that, Benjamin. Now he knows. I don't like Ben saying it at all. VC's agreeing with me. It's been 8 minutes. They have 10 minutes, I think, in the timer. Ooh, this is a hard game. I think I'm willing to call 7 liberal. I think I'm willing to call Ben liberal, for sure. I think I'm willing to call 4 fascist. And I think in 2, 3, 5, 6... There's definitely 2 fascist in 2, 3, 5, 6. It's just figuring out which 2 are fascist. I think Artsy might be fascist. It could be like 4, 5, and 1 of 2, 6. It's hard to believe that. It's hard to believe that Artsy and Benjamin lived there as fascist. Like, we've seen that so much in the tournament, and I don't really think it's been working out too much. sometimes it works out, but usually it's because of some sort of fortuitous circumstance where a lib gets RR and you're just like, sure, you're saying that that's your win con, but like, I don't think Artsy's that kind of. And that means 3 would be fascist, or it's 2-6x. I mean 2-4-6. So it's like 2-3-6, 2-4-6, 3-4-6, 2-3-4, or 4-5-6, 2-4-5. I think one of those lines that I've stated, which is literally every possible set of lines where 4 is fascist, is it. But there's only, like... Okay, they 9'd. We are 9ing to the clown, says Dev. Good old Dev. Being toxic in a tournament game. Okay, Ben's made a decision. He thinks 3 is liberal. I have to hope that 5 is Hitler now, or fascist. Three picks 7 now. 7's not gonna yaw anyway. Okay, so Andrew's resigning to 7. Yeah, now after reading that, I would just 9 to 7 and blame Andrew for resigning. Like, that's resigning to 7. You can't say you do this or I yaw 7 because you're just resigning. Well, Gabe is not Hitler. Game's over. Good luck. I think 5's getting shot, by the way. Not 4, even though 4's outed fascist. What can you do? Now the best situation for us is that 2, 3, 4 is lines. Exactly. 3, 4, 6 can also be lines. As long as it's not 3, 4, 5, which is impossible lines anyway, because 2, 4 is conf. Never mind. So yeah, this is actually fine in terms of tournament standings. Maxi can't be... Okay, Maxi's teammate cannot be fascist with Dev. And God's teammate can. Who's Manu's teammate? That's Gabe. Gabe's always liberal with Ben, so he's not going to overtake us here. Maybe I'm totally reading this wrong, but 3 is totally resigned to 7. I think 1-7 is lib. I don't know how 4 is alive. What are you calling if 4 is liberal here? You're calling 1, 5, and 2, 6. And 1 could have just redded and taken his gov. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that 1 would get 9-2 after he reds in 1-4. There's no world where that doesn't happen. Okay? So it's like... Man, I think the libs in this game are throwing. 4 is always fascist before 5 is, even if 4-5 is lines, in my opinion. No, 4 is not lib Hitler. That's wrong. 4 can totally be a vanilla. 4 is not lib Hitler. I don't know where Andrew is pulling that. Maxie's just dying inside. Of course, Maxie's kind of biased, I think, because Five is his teammate. So maybe that's why he's saying what he's saying right now. He's just dying inside because Five is getting, it might get shot here. Me and hates it, but me and him are on the same sort of team for this game because he aimed my guy fascist. I mean liberal. So Andrew, I think Andrew is making the wrong read here. I think he's thinking that if he shoots four, that if four isn't Hitler, that he just loses to 1-5x, and that's like what his mind process is. And I think it's wrong. I don't think that four is just lib Hitler. He could totally be fascist doing this, doing all of this, especially if 4-5 is fascist fash. All of VC is dying for four to die here, which is good for me. I'm pretty happy about that. Hopefully VC is correct. Gabe is not doing well. Maybe 4 is Hitler. Maybe 7-4 is lines and like 4 is Hitler or something. Maybe I was totally wrong in reading 7 liberal. Yeah, Gabe's outing fascist here. Well, the capsing rule is like it was made for Apple's good, and it was more for wow. Okay, it's just 3v3 here, 100% of the time. 3-4 X 3-4 1 of 2-6. Hopefully it's 2-3-4. Now the best situation for us now is that 2-3-4 is just exact lines, because then nobody in the big four is winning. That's 2 games down. That would be 2 games down of the 4 special games, where all of the 4 teams that are at 60 points or above are not going. The score is not changing for them. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I'd sure love a top deck blue. That would be nice. 7-6. Why wouldn't you 9-1? 7 called 1 liberal. I don't think Andrew is bad enough to shoot 5 there. If he is, then I don't know what to say. I think he's just outed fascist. And I'm calling you out, Andrew, because if you're liberal here, shooting 5 is wrong on so many levels. I don't care if 5 turns out to be liberal at the end of this. It's still wrong on so many levels. Like, even if 4-5 is fash, I still think you shoot 4. All the time. You're literally the only reason to shoot 5 there is to try and avoid 1-5x. Right? If Benjamin is ever fascist somehow. And you've got 7 all calling Ben lib. So a confirmed lib is calling Ben lib. How do you shoot 5? As a liberal? No. No, Andrew's just fascist. Andrew's fascist with Dev, and I really hope with Maki, because then we're not losing any ground. If Beyond is fascist with those 2, then they go up to a 5-point lead over Maxie's team. And we're not going anywhere anytime soon, so that means we're just losing. I think that would be the tournament, too. Unless we top deck a blue. If we top deck a blue, we'd still be in it. To top deck a blue here would be really nice. Wow, Gabe. Wow, Gabe. I'd consider top decking to 3-7. Okay, both 3 and 4 sheeped Gabe. That was the game. That's how this game went. I literally just called wrong lines because I think Gabe might be outing fascist. Freaking hilarious. Like, dude, Benjamin is convinced 3-7 is lib. Wow, Benjamin, holy cow. I think everybody's playing badly. Okay. Both of 1-4 is accepting 3-7 in Vita Zone without any sort of question. They nined. Please top deck a blue. That would be great. Okay. Well, that's game. Because they're not gonna top deck again. They're just gonna accept. They're gonna accept 3-7. Ben is 100% sure 3 is liberal. Dude, is it like... It's never 1-3-5, right? No, 2-6 is conf. It can't even be 1-3-5. I keep calling bad lines because every lib in this game is playing so horribly that I can't tell who's liberal. What the fuck is going on? Ben, your conflict is still alive. How do you think that this is lib? What the fuck? Is it 1-3? No, it can't be 1-3-5. Okay, 2's Hitler. That's great. I hope it's 2-6. Dude, 1-3... 1-3-7, 3 lib. What? Oh my god. I'm about to eat so much shit. No. He was just fascist. Of course 3 was fascist. Yeah, 2-3-4, thank god. Whew. Well, how about that game, guys? How is every lib so fucking shit at this game? What the actual fuck?
All the top 3 teams lose.
Once again, it's the same thing. All the top teams were all lib and they all lost.
Also 3 was all...
Team is 5, huh?
Oh,
He's on my team, my vice cap.
I thought that it was somehow 2-6 or some shit and 3-7 was getting, but it's never, no. Andrew is always fascist there. 100% of the time.
The two teams, the three same
Ben,
teams,
what the fuck?
Andrew fucking hard carry. This game is like Jesus Christ.
No, Andrew didn't hard carry. The fucking liberals threw the fuck out of this.
Well, that too.
Every lib is playing so bad. What is Gabe saying? Oh, I want 2 5-shot. I think 1 is liberal.
Yeah, what is liberal? Let's not shoot 4.
What the fuck? And then they don't take top deck odds. Benjamin, why are you yawing 3-7?
We'll top deck.
Yeah, top deck was losing too, I'm sure. Wait, well, hold on. Andrew might have got RBB in 3-7 though. We don't know. Let's head out, find out what they had. No, Andrew also had 3 reds, so yeah. The top deck is also
there was a
losing.
blue in, or there could have been a top deck blue.
No. There's top deck was always losing.
Holy shit, how hard?
Yeah,
Like,
top deck twice
how
three,
does
you
Ben
can-
not see that Andrew outsplashes so hard?
I don't know who
Also, what is
like
Gabe doing? Gabe is the
What-
most manipulative essays.
1 and
Okay,
7
guys,
collectively
let's
through
shoot
this.
in 2-5.
I don't understand this at
Also,
all.
Gabe should always take stuff on 7-6.
One is outed liberal after he doesn't red top deck twice. Like, the most obvious plays ever.
That's really accurate.
How is the VC so good at this for this one game, but everybody in the game was so bad? What
To
happened?
be honest, Artsy figured it out. Like, Artsy was spot on that game.
Artsy was fine, but I mean, what can
Yeah,
he
but
do?
Beyond
He immed
Beyond
Ben
was pretty
lib.
much useless. He had no opinion on the game.
Yeah. Gabe was
Gabe
throwing.
like, one is
Ben
lit,
was throwing.
it's 5. What?
Not like
Like, what the fuck? If you call one
it's
lib,
not like
shut
after.
Fuck me. That is just a depressing game, though, to watch.
Very
I just
annoying.
lower my win rate so much. Besides Dev increased it. Mackie did nothing.
Mackie was
Maki
silent all
really-
game.
Maki was so useless. He should have
Yeah,
just
Mackie was pretty bad.
SC.
At least Beyond wasn't fascist this game. Thank
If I got
heavens.
SC,
Oh,
I
did
don't
I?
know, man.
I mean, as a liberal, I obviously shoot Mackie.
Dude,
Yeah.
imagine
Why would you shoot 2 in that seat? You are in beta zone, right?
No, 2 is outing fascist.
that's 2 games in a row.
Get a TD.
The top
Okay.
4 teams were
Yeah,
lib
but
together.
then you shoot 2 in top deck to 7-3 beta zone or what?
Yeah, you shoot 2 if you're lit.
Okay, that's 2 special games.
I think you
in a
shoot
row
4.
That the lines are
Like
exactly
everyone
the
will
3
shot four.
lowest team.
Dude, can we get the mods deducted from this fucking tournament? Because they're clearly rigging this. That's twice in a row. All the 4 top teams are all liberal together, and they lose.
Yep,
What the
they-
fuck is going on?
Dude, I just want Gabe to fight for 7-6.
Oh my god.
I was gonna fight for 7-6. Like,
That
whatever.
was a 37-minute recording. That was a long game. Holy cow. What's
Yeah,
in
but
it
for
here?
10 minutes.